Okay. Hello, everybody. We should be live right now, but I'm gonna go, oops, on my page so that I can see who's joining in. So here we go. So that I'll be able to see your chat and all that. Hello there. All right. Okay, here we go. I think I can see all the comments in here, but here, I'll have all the comments out. Then I'll be able to see. Hi, Marissa. Hello, everyone. Hi, Kelly. All right, so today I want to share with you this ZIG Clean Color Real Brush Markers. These were actually sent to me by Kuretake. Um, so I would say Kuretake because I'm Filipino and we really pronounce our vowels like that. Japanese maybe also, so Kuretake. But here in America, of course, I think everybody would say Kuretake. Um, these are the 22 piece set with the pen pouch. So these were sent over by the Kuretake team from Japan, and they wanted me to test it out and try it and share it with you guys. So that is what we're going to do today. All right. So I am not new with the clean color markers. I've had this for a very long time, actually. I think these were one of the markers that I bought when I was first doing some card making. They're not the easiest to use when it comes to lettering, but I mean, they're not bad. It just gets, it just takes a little bit of getting used to. I mean, like any other marker, whether it's like a stiff brush or whether it's like a real brush, everything just really takes a little bit of getting used to with any type of marker, with any type of pen, any type of medium actually. So this set, it has 22 P's and also comes in with the pen pouch. I really like this pen pouch, as you can see here. I like this one. So it opens up really wide like this. So you can just put it here on your table like this, like that, right? So that's pretty cool. And then this set also comes with some liner. I saw the other one. So it comes with two liners like this. All right, we have two liners, 01 and 05. So there. This looks pretty cool actually. This one is the Manga set, so Manga Edition. It is a water-based pigment, and that's all it says. I'm wondering if it's waterproof. It doesn't say anything that it's waterproof or archival, but let us look at the tip of the marker so that we can really see. Hold on. So it's just a liner, basically your normal liner in your manga. This is not my favorite type of markers. I really like the I think I like the Fudenosuke. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I like that Fudenosuke that has a brush tip. But this one has a 05 and a 01. These are good for details, So if you like details, adding liner, kind of like a micron, the Pigma, the Sakura. So we're going to find out if these are waterproof because the Kuretake, the clean color, they're kind of like they're very familiar. They're very similar to the Tombow dual brush pens, very similar to the Karen or Kareen brush markers. They're also kind of like the Stabilo, the Pentel. So water-based, which means that you can actually really use them like watercolors. So, but the difference from those markers and these markers is that these markers are made of real brush. So you can see the tip. It has like a fine tip and it's a real brush like fiber. So it's made in Japan And we know that we're going to love these colors. So what we have here. I really love this pencil case. This is so handy because you can like what I said, keep it in your desk, and you know, and your markers will not roll and all that, because that gets a little annoying when it's like I'm doing something and then I'm trying to grab one color, but then your markers keep rolling. The good thing about the lids of this one also is it has a stopper. So if you're like me, I like markers like this. It has a stopper because I know when I put on the lid, you know, they're not just gonna go move all over. So when you close it, when you snap it, it doesn't give you that snap sound. So sometimes you feel like, did I really completely shut this? But it also, if you're going to look into this one, it has like ridges. Let's see if it's going to focus. My camera's going to focus. But it has, there you go. See, it's very light, but it has ridges like here so that this will seal your lid. So you feel like even it doesn't have that really loud snap, but those ridges will like really seal this part right here, and then that will keep your inks real juicy and all that. All right, so let's grab the liners. Also in the set, here we go. So we have more information here. Maybe I should read some. All right, so the brush pen is equally suited to drawing fine lines and filling in whole areas. It also comes in with one sheet, an instruction, and then you have this coloring right here. I'm surprised that it's not in a watercolor paper because the real brush is known to be, you know, kind of like working with a watercolor. So the brush pen in so does it have any information about, is it light fast? It doesn't tell us that it's light fast. Nothing really. Let's see. Nope, it just gives you an instruction how to use your markers. So it will provide thin and thick lines because it comes with a brush, which I love because brush pen is really a versatile tool. You can create so much with it. You can create a thin and then thick and cover up so much. It teaches you how to blend your colors. And then it also teaches you other way how to use it, which I always do this in my on my Instagram, on the reels and all that. So it kind of like shows you like techniques, one step by step, how to color in this image right here. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to try it and make my own. So if you want to create with me, you can just grab some of your notebook. I'm going to put the lid back first. I love this pencil case. I love it. So how's everybody doing tonight? I hope that you're all doing well. I had a yummy dinner. I made some salmon, which is so good. Okay, I'm going to grab my hobonichi because, you know, I love my hobonichi. So here we have, I'm going to pick some colors that are going to look good together. So let's look at all the colors. Why don't we swatch them real quick so that we can see the whole 22 colors in here. Yeah, we're going to do that. Here we have. I'm just going to adjust my light so we can have a little bit more light here on my left side. All right, I think that's good. So let's go to, I have neglected my hobonichi for the last couple of days because there's just so much work that I was working on. All right, so this is going to be the relaxing part right here. We're going to do some swatches. Okay. I'm going to start with my yellows. So if you want to put me in the background and we can do some swatches, I'm just readjusting and make sure that I am in the frame. All right, so we start with this one. This is the number. Oh, so it has a number system. They have a number system right here. Maybe that's the pigment. No, they don't. Nope. I don't understand it yet, but I'm going to find out how they do their number system. All right, we'll just do some swatches. Alrighty. You know what? I'm going to make it like blobs because it's fun to look at it that way. All right, so if you want to put me in the background, that's okay while I do the swatches. So this one is the pale yellow, and then I will use the fine liner. This is the 01. This is real thin tip right here. All right. So pale yellow. Ooh, I love the fine tip. It doesn't feel delicate because sometimes when it gets really thin like this, it feels so delicate that it's hard to draw or write. But this one doesn't feel like that. Okay, 0, 5. 5. I'm gonna put it in the bag once I'm done. There, so you guys can really see the colors. All right, next we'll grab another type of yellow. This one is the yellow. Here we go. Ooh, bright yellow. Juicy also, very juicy ink. All right, so this is the yellow, like that. And this one is a number 050. Love it. Put it back. Now we'll grab this one. Oops. This is bright yellow. They have a yellow and then they have a bright yellow, which is looking like definitely orange to me. Yeah. But I could be... Look at this bright colors. That's really bright. Wow. Love it. Okay. So this one is bright yellow. Yeah, I love this fine tip. Number 052. Like that. Nice. Love it. Okay. Now this one is ochre. Let's fill this one up. Is it a little hard to use? If you're just going to color with it, I don't think you will find the brush hard to use. It's just a real fine brush, but if you're going to letter with this, it's going to take a little bit of practice. Number 063, and this is the ochre. Okay. Now we'll have flesh color. Now this is their manga set, okay? So just in case you guys are wondering, I should probably put that in on the top. This one is a natural beige. Yeah, I don't like it that it doesn't snap, like it doesn't make any noise. It doesn't have any sound at all. Oh, what am I doing? Natural beige. Okay, 071. All right. This one has a snap. Like, listen to this. Like that. So the markers doesn't have that. All right. This one is the blender brush. So it comes with a blender brush. That's nice. Okay. Ooh, this is like the perfect baby pink. What is this? Pink haze. I love it. I love this color so much. That is pretty. I love it. Pink. I keep like pushing it down, thinking that it's not sealed yet, but it is. So this one is number 201. This is lovely color. I love that so much. All right, so now, oh, let's go to the red first. Ooh, pretty. That's pretty. This one is Geranium Red. Okay. Geranium Red, and this is number 029. I wonder how many colors they have for the whole line. Right, this one. Maybe 60, maybe 100. I don't know. All right, this one is brown. It looks more like an Indian red to me, honestly. It's really very, very warm. But it's their brown, and this one is number 060. Yeah, very warm brown. Okay, now this one is the warm gray. I love warm grays. I think I love warm grays more than the cool tone. I love it. It's gorgeous color. Oops, I'm not in the frame now. All right, so this one is warm gray number 4. Warm gray 4. And then number 908. Ah! All right. Next, now we have a cool gray for sure. Yep, we do. This one is cool gray number 2. Cool gray number 2. It's pretty also. Which one do you like better? Do you guys like the warm gray, warm tones or cool tones? Okay. Cool gray number 2. For pictures, I always lean to the cooler tone. But in reality, I think for color wise, I don't know. It's hard to choose. I really love the blues and the teals and and I love the pinks and the orange and the yellow, and so I don't know, don't listen to me. I'm such a liar. I cannot decide. I'm such a Libra. Okay, there. I'm going to blame it my zodiac. Libras in the house. Do we have any Libras in the house? Okay. Lilac, very pretty color. Number 083. I feel like when I'm like saying the numbers, I feel like I'm doing bingo in here. All right, stream tone bingo. Okay, here we go. Ooh, lovely. This one is, what color is this? Purple. Really? Kind of like a magenta also. I don't know. Okay, purple. And we have number 082. Okay. Next, let's do the blues. Oh, we have one dark one. This is the black. So we'll just do the black on this side. All right, love it. Wow, wow, wow. It's very juicy. It's like super rich, juicy. I don't know. It's black. And surprisingly, it really dries fast also because Hobonichi, you know how the paper is coated, so sometimes it takes a little bit to dry. So there's a little smudge in there since we just applied this, so you can see. Okay, so number 010. We'll give it a little time and check again if that's still going to smudge. Now, again, the reason why, I love working with water-based markers like this. But when I'm working in my Hobonichi, I know that I'll be using some water. And the scary part for this one is that once I play with water, I know that it's going to get ruined. So if I have like a pretty piece of illustration in here and then it accidentally, get water spill or some splash, it's going to get ruined. And that's why I try to be careful with some water-based markers in here. I really love India ink, so I color a lot with the Faber Castell Pit Artist pens. So that one's dry now because that one is smudged, right? So I use the Pit Artist because it has India ink, and India ink is waterproof. So that even if I spill whatever I spill in my notebook, I know that my pages are going to stay intact. And so I don't have to worry about them. But, accidents happen and sometimes you just can't avoid that. Especially if you're a klutz like me. So this one is light blue. That's pretty color too. Then we'll do our last blue and then we have 3 greens left. All right. Not sure if we'll have enough space in here, but we're going to make it fit. This one is their Persian Blue. And I'm still doing it. I'm still keep pushing that lid. Persian Blue. That's pretty blue. What color? Number is that? This one is number 032. Number 032. That's pretty. All right. This one, what's this? Green Shadow, very light color. Let's see. No. Wow. It's kind of like this mint, very minty color. It's very pretty. But they're calling it Green Shadow. Okay. Green Shadow it is. Green Shadow. Number 049. 049. I think I'm going to choose the pink haze and then the lilac for some lettering that we're going to do so that I can show you these markers in action. I'm just going to stretch this one right here. And I'll put the last one here in the bottom. Okay, now this one is the light green. Okay. Light green. And this is the number 041. All right, last but not the least, I love looking at my colors this way. I really love seeing them in swatches because so that now if I'm going to do some blending, I know which colors are going to look great together. Does that make sense? And believe it or not, I do swatches and for example, I have like 3 notebooks that I'm constantly, consistently using. Like this Hobonichi, I have a Leuchtturm that I'm using, and then I also have the Midori notebook that I use. And so I would do swatches in all these 3 notebooks with any of my markers that I have because every paper is very different. So it's really going to depend on the paper, the results sometimes, not sometimes, but most of the time, the results are going to be different in different papers. So it's really fun to do your swatches because only then you can really see which colors would look great together. Now, my choice of colors for tonight, the ones that we're going to use these 3 colors, and these are the pink haze, the lilac, and then the purple. So that's what I'm going to use. We'll do a little bit of lettering here on this right side. Okay. And then we'll talk about ways to blend it. There are different ways to blend your markers. Okay, so you can do like a tip by tip. And actually here, they have it in the instruction pad. So you can blend, you can apply the markers first, write down, and then blend it together with another color. You can do, use an artist palette or like a dish like this, apply your markers in here first and then pick it up with the light color and then make a gradient or an ombre look that way. Or you can also do a tip to tip action, which, you'll get your light or your dark color, whichever you want to use first, and then go from there. So let's try them. Let's try some blending action in here. Let's see, hold on. Okay, I'm going to first try to apply just the lightest color that I have, which is going to be the pink haze. So that's what I'm going to use. All right. So this is really, really, really flexible. So if you are naturally heavy-handed like myself, you're gonna find it a little difficult to create your thin strokes just because it's going to take a whole lot of control, just because it's really flexible, because it's real brush. So just a little bit of pressure, you'll be creating a much thicker stroke that way. So, all right. But just go slowly. I think you'll be okay. Like that. Okay. See, just a little bit of pressure, you'll create the thick stroke already. Like that. All right. Sorry, I'm using a really, really light color in here. You might not be able to see it very well. So thick, heavy pressure, and then really light when you want to go create a thin stroke. I promise it will be better in a little bit once we add some colors in here. We have that. Look at this. I am not doing so well with my thin strokes. I haven't used a real brush like this for a very long time, and I'm having a hard time controlling it. Okay, so now I'm going to apply the second, the medium color that I picked, which is the lilac. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm just going to add the colors on top. Just a little bit like this. Right, and then I'll add some over here as well. I'm just following the first stroke that I applied with the light color. All right, and then I'll do the same like this. Like that. Then I'll just add here. I usually work a little slower than this, but I don't want to keep you guys forever. So I'm trying to work a little faster, which I shouldn't be doing. And my belly is making a lot of noises. I apologize. But that means it's good, right? Because it's digesting. all the dinner I ate. So thank you, metabolism. It's nice to know that you're still working. Okay, oops. Also here on this part right here. We'll add some right there. And right here also. And right here too. All right, so that's the medium color. Now we are going to add our darkest color, which is the purple. Oops, I guess I didn't put lid on this one. All right, so this one is the purple. And then I'll just repeat the same thing, but this one I will make it just a little small portion, just a smaller portion than what we did with the lilac. Just adding a little bit of this purple one. I know it's kind of looking funky right now, but I promise it's going to look much better once we blend all the colors. All right, so I'm just adding the darkest, kind of like half, only the half part of that medium color, the second color that we added in here. So when you're doing like gradients and blending, it really is just all about patience. You know, when you see all these beautiful gradients on social media, on Pinterest, it looks like, wow, they make it look so easy. But honestly, those videos were time lapse, but it takes a long time and it takes a lot of patience to work on blending like these. So if you see like beautiful blends on your social media, I know it's I am guilty of it too. You just keep scrolling, you know, give them a little bit of love, or a lot of love actually, because all of those takes a long time to create all those contents, you know. So support your favorite creators. And thank you. Okay, now I'm going to go back in and use the middle color again, like this. So this is the lilac color. And I'm just going to go back in and kind of blend this part right here. So I'm going to go a little slower now because I just made a mess with some part. It's so sensitive. It's super sensitive. I can just like this. All right. The bristles are so pointy and it's super sensitive. But look at the colors blending already so beautifully. Oh my gosh. That's actually pretty amazing. And this is not even it. I'm just trying to blend just the two colors together. But they blend beautifully. I am impressed. Okay. That's good. I'll try to blend it. I'll blend this one too. I'll blend this one. Alright. Carefully. Ding. Oh. I'm going to bring this one down a little bit. And this one also. Right here. Oops. Just be careful of that tip of the brush. It really is slightly tricky. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to go with the lightest color, which is the pink haze. And then now we're going to really blend everything. So we'll just push all these, all of the pigments, and then we'll bring all the colors down. And then we'll just create all this beautiful gradient. So we can just bring it down. Just trying to go as careful as I can. I have such heavy hands, It's not even funny. When it comes to lettering, it's really hard because I have to try extra hard for my thin strokes or my upstrokes. Here we go. The colors blend so beautiful. Wow. Wow. Look at this. Nice. If there are like areas that's not blending well, just kind of like move it slowly like this, like that. Right, so you're just manipulating all the colors, the first two colors in there. And we're just moving it down. Wow. Do the same thing here. And if there's like lines or strokes that unnecessary that you don't like, you can just go over with this first color that we use, the lightest one, and look how beautiful that gradient is. Look at that blend. I mean, wow, they blend so beautiful. Right now, repeating the same process. Just gonna go over this. Nice. Very nice. Just trying to be careful when it comes to like corners, the round part, because of the brush. Like what I said, it gets it's a little tricky. So I am trying my hardest to go as light. You're using like when you want to go into like corners and all that, you want to use a flicking motion, like just really using the tip of the brush to blend in all those colors. Now, I want to see, and I actually want to show you what it's going to look like if we blend it with water. So, I am just going to try and, okay, here. I found a water brush and I have some water in here. And so I just dipped my brush in the water. And now I'm going to go blend with water this time. I really want to see the difference of what it looks like when blended with water and one that's like blended with just the markers. Of course, when you add water in the equation, what's going to happen is that you're going to dilute some of the colors because you're going to lose a little bit of the vibrancy of the colors. You're going to lose a little bit of opacity because you're putting water in the equation. But if, you know, like earlier, we just used the inks. And so we're like layering ink, you know, on top of another. So you're adding more colors, more opacity, more saturation. But once water comes in there, you're diluting some of those pigments. So just keep that in mind. All right, here we go. I'm just going to dip my brush again in the water and start blending. I think you work a little faster with the water because you're really moving all these pigments in a much faster, much faster pace. But like what I said, it's different. I mean, both are beautiful. I think it's just going to be a personal preference, you know, whichever you think you will like much better. I definitely feel like I lost the pink when using this technique here because I moved too much of the purple that it kind of just like blended already with the pink. So we definitely lost that pink haze color in here. It's really purple now. But I mean, it's lovely. See how this one, we still have that pink haze in here. And so here kind of just like it's just purple. So let's try and blend again with the marker. Let's just try and blend it. Now the true test in here is that is it gonna blend? Is it gonna bleed in my Hobonichi? I wonder if it will. I really don't know. We are gonna find out. Here we go. Because this is a lot of ink that I put in here. That's like 4 layers. This letter D is so thick. Oh gosh. I was not being careful. Here I'm really trying to wet the blends of the purple so that I can move those pigments again. So I'm just laying down lots of pink or lots of ink on top so that I'm trying to re-wet the purple color so that I can start blending them. Like this. It re-wets very easily also. It's lovely. All right. There we have it. I'm gonna go blend this one. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's what we have. What you can also do is add some of this purple one, right? I'm just gonna add like that. And then I'm gonna use the lightest color, which is the pink or the pink haze. And I'm just gonna pick up some of these, like right there. And then I'm just gonna add in the word always. I think a little goes a long way. So if you want to create that pretty gradient, because look, it takes a long time before it goes back to the original pink haze color. So that's, you know, pretty ombre right there. So we have this. Hey, thanks so much, Frederick. Here. It's lovely. I mean, it's pretty. And now you don't want to waste any of these colors right here. I'm just going to use the water brush that we used earlier to blend. So I'm just dipping that in the water. And then I'm going to pick all these colors up. Kind of like watercolors. So do that. And then we're going to create here. We're going to create some florals on this side. Right, I have the wrong brush. have a very small brush here. But we're going to make it work anyways. Just dipping it in the water again. I don't really want to make it. The pigment travels well with the water. And this is just a Hobonichi notebook. It's not even a watercolor paper, but it really does travel well. I'll make it really loose, floral, like that. And then I'll pick up a little bit more, really wet it. Like that. And then just add a little bit on this side. Like this. I'll pick up some of these. And we'll add it right there. We'll just keep adding petals. And now I'm gonna really wash that. Wash these petals right here. And just really add more water. So we don't see any harsh lines over here. Just adding water. Just like that. Now I'm going to use the lilac color to add just some leaves in here. I'm just going to go like this. And then go right here. Thanks so much. Hi, Yesenia. Like that. Wow. Now that's fun to use when you want to use it for illustration like this. That was really fun. And that was easy also. Let's just add some pressure to create some thick strokes and thick lines. Like that. See? Wow, that's beautiful. I love it. And then we'll just add a little bit here. I'm going really light to create that very thin stroke. And we'll add some pressure like that. Like this. To create those. Beautiful. Like that again. And then I'll add one more. Smaller one in there. And right here as well. Nice. That is so nice. All right. So that was it, guys. That was the ZIG Clean Color Real Brush Pens. So the set that I showed you today is the Manga set that has 22 colors in total, and you get 2 liners in there. So you have the number 01 and 05 tips. And also came with this fun leather, faux leather pencil case, which is really, really fun because you can put in so much in here. And you can just open it wide. So you can put it on your desk like this, and then you're good to go. Just pick up your colors in here so it doesn't have to roll all over your table and all that. But I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today. This was fun. I've always been wanting to do like live stream like this, but I was waiting for the right setup, I suppose. And also once I upgraded my gears and my tech. I'm finally happy with the setup that I have. So I'll be doing a whole lot more videos like this, and also a whole lot more videos for my ML community. We'll be working on the projects. I am going to be filming some videos. So watch out for that. Thank you so much for being so patient. So shout out to all my ML community members. So ML Academy. But anyways, thanks so much for joining me. Have a beautiful evening. Until next time again, I'll see you again soon. Bye, everyone.